At the recording of this video, it's been 78 days since my last upload. That is far too long. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what my plan is for 2024. Some of you have been watching this channel for quite some time, and some of you are, doesn't even watch this channel. You just want to watch my main channel where I talk about tech and gadgets and photos and videos and cameras and that kind of stuff, which I totally understand. For a very long time, I've been very back and forth about, should I have everything on one channel or should I have everything on separate channels? And I've come to the conclusion that this is what I like. I want to have two separate things because I don't feel that everything that I do fits on the main channel and not everything that I do on the main channel fits on this channel and vice versa. So it feels like I need to have two separate things. And one of the things that I like about this channel in particular is the fact that I can make whatever and just have fun with creating that. That is something that I haven't been doing for the last, I would say, year. 2023 was probably my worst year when it comes to vlogging that I've had in the last 4 or 5 years, which is sad because when I sit here in the studio, sometimes I just sit back, look at the old vlogs that I've done and remember so vividly all the things that I experienced when I was making those videos. But as you probably know, there's been a lot of work going on behind the scenes. And one of the things that I did during the year of 2023 was this, which is TriCharge, my own product charger, which is product charger. You can charge products. Battery charger. So this one carries 3 Sony batteries and then SD cards, so you don't have to bring an SD card wallet, and sort of unites everything into one single unit. And I spent a lot of time doing all the tests on this, doing the design and so on and so forth. And on top of that, I was also making YouTube videos for my main channel in order to maintain sort of like the flow of the business to bring the money in. And that's something that I'm planning on doing in the future as well, because I enjoy making the videos on sort of the higher productions, making a little bit of extravagant videos. But whenever I do those videos, I always feel like I'm starting to compete with something that is very big. When I say very big, I mean in the sense of how many good creators there are out there and how hard it is to live up to the constant hype that I feel that I have on my main channel. So when I make my videos, sometimes I just want to make a video. I don't want to focus on making the behind the scenes of the video more interesting than the video itself, because when you start doing that, you start losing the point of actually creating and start to create the behind the scenes process of the things that you create instead of focusing all your effort on creating the thing that you wanted to create initially, if that makes sense. And it is very hard to be able to balance these two channels, mainly because my main channel brings in the money and this channel is not something that brings in the same amount of money. So there is certain points where I feel like, well, if I make vlogs, I'm not making enough money for my family, and if I only make these kind of videos, I'm not having enough fun to be able to sustain this. So that is why I feel like the balance is something that needs to be a little bit of vlogging, a little bit of main channel, tech and stuff, because I still enjoy talking about cameras, tech and gear. But if you do that every single day of the week, eventually you're gonna get tired of it, especially when you have the pressure of constantly delivering something better than the previous video that you did. And for those of you that have been here on the vlog channel, I can't say thank you enough for the constant support of you just being here watching my videos. It's freaking amazing. But there will be some big changes coming because I'm probably going to streamline this entire process a little bit more so that it gets easier again to record videos. I've got a new camera. We're gonna jump into an entire discussion about that, but that's gonna be on the main channel. But I wanted to make sure that every single day where I feel like I wanna make a video, it's gonna be a video done. Not something like, you know, oh, today I wanna make a video, but it's gonna be too hard to make a video. It has to have a specific topic, or it has to be a specific thumbnail, or it has to be this specific thing. You probably have seen that on this channel I've been doing clickbaity stuff. I always take the most dramatic thing that I say in a video and then I just rip that out of context and put that as the title of the actual video and find the most dramatic looking thumbnail that I can take for my vlog as a screenshot and just use that as thumbnail. Some of you get mad at me, and I understand that, but still I kind of don't, because if you enjoy the video, it doesn't really matter what the title or thumbnail is, because what the title and thumbnail is doing is sort of like dragging you into the video. But I'm going to try some experiments with that here on the channel, so it's going to be interesting to see if there's going to be more or less people that watches the vlogs. And I'm going to take you through the process of the house. There's been so many things. And on my main channel, you have the started episodes of my new studio build, which is going to be in the garage. But I'm also going to make a podcast studio here in this studio. So that's going to be a fun thing to document and process. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on. I just wanted to make this video and saying, you know, I'm still here, still gonna keep making the videos, still gonna have 2 separate channels. And if you're thinking about making separate channels, you need to have one big brand first. Because if you try to create 8 different channels and you have 100 subscribers on all of them, it's very hard to know which one you should prioritize. But if you have a big channel and then feel like you wanna make something else, then you should absolutely create a second channel, because a body of water always flows into a river delta. That's something to keep in mind. You are the body of water. I am the body of water. Now let's create the river delta.